You've probably seen those videos that are like, oh, Gen Alpha is cooked. They're done for. They can't read. They can't write. They can't do anything at all. And thought to yourself, oh, yeah, that's fake. Every generation just bullies the next generation because they feel more superior that they're older than them or something, or that they grew up in the more superior way or something. And no, as someone from Gen Alpha, no, they're right. We are done for. There are these small moments that really make me wonder, are we even gonna have a future? Like is society gonna end with us or something? So the first story is one that I had like this year, like I think a couple of months ago. I had an English exam and I was next to a boy that was like older than me, and he was also taking an English exam, but he was cheating off his friend the entire time. Like he was spelling out the essay and he was writing it, and then his friend like took his exam paper to check if it has like any spelling errors or anything, and I guess it did, because he said to him, "Hey, you don't spell because with a Q." And I wasn't focused the entire time. I couldn't care less. I'm not the type of person who's like, teacher, they're cheating. I don't care. But the moment I heard that, I just kind of like went like, what? What do you mean? I can't even spell because, oh my god. It's like that moment just really made me think, yeah, we're not gonna make it as a generation. Another story that happens like a few days after that one is one time, like I was having a math exam, and there was this girl right next to me. She was in my grade and in my class, and unfortunately I have like this reputation that I'm like the smart kid, and it's something I take pride in, and I always try to keep that reputation. But I guess it didn't help me very much, because she was just trying to cheat off me like the entire exam, which really sucked because I wasn't able to focus because of her. So I just told her, whatever, I'm just gonna give her the answer to one question so she could leave me alone. So I told her, oh, the answer to the question is like the number after the cosine. And she just looked at me and said, what's a cosine? I'm in high school, by the way. She's in high school also. She doesn't know what a cosine is. Yeah. Another one happened like a day before winter break this year. Like all these stories that I said, they took place like this year. None of them are old or anything. So it was a philosophy exam, and we had like an exam paper, like not an exam paper, but like a sheet of paper that had information that was like supposed to help us during the exam, like a mini booklet thingy, and it was like 4 papers, and these 4 papers had like everything you need to know. Like even if you've never opened philosophy before, you can just look at this paper, copy what it says, and just put it on the paper, and you're probably gonna pass. Well, like, so I didn't study philosophy all that much, so I used this paper for every question. I ended up getting like a really high grade. Like, but then I look around at my classmates because I finished early, and all of them are just cheating, despite the fact that the answers are right there. They're right there on their desk. If they just sat down and read, they'd be able to answer everything. And the story, that's the whole reason I made this video. This one is the most recent one. It happened, I think, a week ago or something. Maybe even a couple of days ago, like very recent. We had like monthly exams and we had like a math exam. I was just casually just answering questions, just solving equations, doing whatever. And then like this girl gets up and like she starts talking with my friend. Oh yeah, the teachers don't care, by the way. You can just like go around and cheat off of each other, because the teachers, I don't know, they don't get paid enough to care or something. So she sees me like trying to answer an equation, and she's like, "Oh, you're actually using your brain?" And I'm like, "Excuse me? What do you mean?" And then I look around at everyone else, and they all have their phone out. They all have their phones out, and they're giving the questions to Gemini so it can answer for them. And I am just looking around trying to find one single person who isn't using Gemini, including my friend who was also using Gemini with them. I was just looking around the class. No one. Everyone. The teacher was right there, and she didn't care. She just let them do their thing. Like, didn't stop them, didn't take away any phones, nothing. Just, I don't even know. The over-reliance of AI in my generation is just beyond crazy. Like, people can't use their brains anymore. It's seen as unusual to think for yourself and not let a machine think for you. That's a dark future we have coming up. Like, I've told this to everyone, but if I get older and I need to go to like the hospital or something, I want the oldest, grayest hair doctor to fix me. I do not want a young doctor. I do not want someone from my generation fixing me. I want someone else.